Hey, what's going on, guys? Just getting through day 3 of sobriety from alcohol. Yesterday we got through day 2. It was kind of similar to day 1. It was a Friday, so I just worked during the day. I went for a walk. I forced myself to eat healthy foods throughout the day. My appetite was kind of on and off, but you know, when I did get hungry, I just forced myself to kind of eat the good food instead of something crappy or microwaved or whatever. Ate a lot of kimchi. If you don't know, that's kind of like a fermented cabbage that the Koreans make, and it's supposed to be really good for your gut. So I'm kind of focusing on things, to heal my gut. You know, Drinking beer every day is obviously not good for your gut. So the kind of gut microbiome, the bacteria in there get all messed up. Uh, Cause you to have, stomach pain, nausea, like problems going to the bathroom, things like that. So I just want to stay on top of it, eat all my probiotics, fiber, and healthy things to kind of kickstart the healing process. As for the withdrawals, I would say still kind of have anxiety for most of the day. Yesterday, throughout the day, it was decent, but once I got towards the end of my work shift, like 5 or 6 p.m., that's usually when I would go and buy beers from the store. That's kind of when the major anxiety starts kicking in. And during those moments, I was just kind of forcing myself to choose something else. So yesterday I went to the gym again. I worked out legs. It's been many months since I've trained legs. I usually do upper body stuff. I train arm wrestling kind of semi-professionally, so a lot of my training has to do with elbow flexion and arm work, shoulders and things like that. So I kind of wanted to diversify and get more body parts active and working. That being said, today I'm very sore, but that's all right. Better being sore from working hard than from poisoning yourself or something. But the day was generally pretty good yesterday. Kind of later in the evening, around 9:30 p.m., I started getting some major anxiety once again, like throat closing up and feeling kind of dizzy and stuff. But yeah, so once that happened, I just kind of said, let's call it, let's go to bed, let's get to sleep, and kind of bypass that painful feeling that I was going through. And lucky me, I actually got to sleep. I think I slept like 9 hours. I would say it still wasn't perfect. It was kind of tossing and turning. Had some weird dreams, but they're not full force, like vivid dreams yet. So I think my body's still kind of expecting, the alcohol in it. So it's the REM sleep and all that's kind of, not up to par yet. But today's day 3. Kept very busy today. It's a Saturday, so I did a lot of things in the morning to keep busy. I had to go get my summer tires put on my vehicle, which they were at a dealership actually like 45 minutes away because we just moved about a month ago here, and it's kind of the other side of town, so we had to go pick those up. We had to get them changed. Then we visited a car dealer to get a value on my car. I might sell it to save some money. Went to Costco, got some bulk meat, and then we went to all you can eat sushi, where I'm back from that now and extremely full. But it was a great meal. I'm glad I spent the money on good food instead of beer or any kind of alcohol. So generally the day is pretty good. Kept busy quite a lot today, so I didn't really, even think about drinking yet. Now it's 6:30. I'm so full, like I don't even feel like going to the store or anything, which is awesome. I'm gonna just play some Sekiro. It's a game my friend gifted me, so I'm kind of gonna crack a non-alcoholic beer, fire up the game, play that a little bit, possibly make some dinner later, but not sure considering how full I am. We'll see. But either way, getting through the day. I think my biggest takeaways is stay busy, whenever you get those thoughts where, you want to drink or do the habit you're accustomed to, you just kind of have to choose to think about something else first and foremost, and then choose to do something else. And I think if you combine those two things together, you'll have a lot more success kind of fighting these cravings and just worrying about today. I'm not worried about tomorrow or the day after. I think in the past, I'd always think like, if I quit today and, I have an event like a month from now, how am I going to stay sober for it? Well, a month from now is a month from now, so there's no point worrying about that. All you can do is ultimately worry about this exact moment. And if you can, pick the right habits and the right decisions in this moment over and over again, eventually that time's just going to add up, and, you'll be a day sober, a week sober, a month sober. And the more you do that, the stronger you get, the easier those fights will be, and probably the less often those cravings will come. So that's kind of just what I've been doing. I've been getting through it. Tonight is going to be 72 hours without beer, so I'm very excited for that, because when I go to sleep tonight and wake up tomorrow, I know I'm going to kind of be out of that deep early withdrawal stage of alcohol. I just read all these things like hallucinations and seizures and all this thing between 48 and 72 hours, that this day was kind of hyped up in my head as some like big scary thing. But I'm getting through it. I feel fine for the most part. I have my Apple Watch. My heart rate hasn't been too high, so I think I'm in the clear. But I think until I get through that time, I'm still going to kind of have some anxiety and worry about it. I know when I wake up tomorrow, it's not just going to be over and I'll be healed or anything. It's still going to be a daily, momentarily decision and choice that I'm going to have to make over and over again. But I already feel it kind of getting easier, fighting through it, choosing to do good things like go to the gym, train, eat well, do some errands that I've been putting off for weeks or months. Might organize the garage tomorrow, clean my room, things like that. But yeah, I just wanted to check in here on day 3, kind of tell you how it's going, and just wanted to let you know I'm still clean and sober here. I know there was a couple of new subscribers from my last video, so I thank you for that. Very much appreciate it. I'm going to keep making videos as long as I can. It's kind of a nice outlet for me here to spill my mind in a sense. Even in a year from now, if I look back on these videos, I think it's going to be very powerful seeing my own opinion going through some of these struggles. And I really hope that these thoughts can kind of help you connect with yourself a bit and kind of start questioning the decisions you're making too. And yeah, thanks for watching. Kind of almost got to 10 minutes here just rambling, but hopefully this can be helpful for some of you, and I will most likely see you guys again tomorrow. Thanks.